Hi, my name is Katrin. I'm going to present now my course project for the Human Factors in AI project. So first of all, task analysis, what I'm going to talk about, the problem. I'm going to create an AI application supporting customers to enter their private car ad on an online platform in Europe. And at the moment, and in order with the goal to save time in the end for placing the ad, plus having all the relevant car inventory features within the ad. The task analysis and the task flow diagram describes quite well where we do have problems which could be used with AI. So what's the ultimate goal of the customer? The ultimate goal is that the car ad is online. So what does he need to do? First of all, he needs to log in or register to the platform where he wants to sell the car. He needs to select make and model, and that's already the first issue because there's a lot of variances for make model. So there is not that one BMW 3 Series, but there are a lot of different variations to this make model, which may massively can influence the pricing. Then he needs to select all car attributes, for instance, the power of the motor, but also all the inventory. He needs to take pictures of the car. I'm gonna jump to the last line. He needs to check the research reasonable price. He needs to send the ad, confirm the email, and the car ad is online. Things where AI comes into place is the blue ones in the middle. Because in order for the customer to correctly select make model and to also select all car attributes, usually he needs to first of all get his car document. At least in the car document you can look up power, year of production, first time registration, etc. And then he also needs to enter all the different inventory topics. Not all customers know these by heart. So sometimes people go enter the car to look if they have seat heating, or they try to find the manual of their car to check if there's a heat seating or what else there is in the car which can influence the price. And this is where my solution comes in handy because my AI tool will take a picture of the car document and automatically detect all the information which is available in the car document and which is also stored via the key number of the OEM. And there is almost all inventory pieces are stored behind this number. User experience design. So the user input, the user needs to upload a picture of the car document. So I would offer two options. First of all, the user can directly upload the picture or he can use the camera function within the flow. We need to support the users within especially for the camera function. For instance, giving hints regarding lighting or positioning of camera while taking the picture. The AI system will also analyze the image quality and report back to users in an understandable way. For instance, in a color-coded or such as good quality, good enough quality, poor quality to the users. The transparency of the model, we need to take the picture, we need to tell the user why he needs to take a picture of the car document. We're also gonna tell the customers what kind of data is we gonna detect of the car document, and also which data we are not going to detect. Communicating uncertainty. Sometimes, as I said in the previous project, the car documents might be really wrecked because they are being taken to a lot of different places. They might be transported in the back of their pockets. They might land up in the washing machine from time to time. So some data may not be able to be retrieved automatically. So the system tells the user specifically which data could not be automatically retrieved. Sometimes not all car inventory is being stored behind the car number, a key number of the OEM. So this is also information we need to tell the customers that we could not retrieve all the specific car inventory based on the OEM key number. And we should also mark data which is contradictory. For instance, if the customer selected a make model manually and then uploads the car document and we find a different motor within the car document which is not available in the make model the user selected. The feedback loop, we should show the user the picture he has uploaded so he can also check the quality himself. we need to allow users to retake the picture. We should have users check all automatically detected data, correct this data, and also enter missing data. Third topic, privacy considerations. Which data is sensitive? The car document holds name and address of the car holder. This data is not needed to place the ad. It is not related to the car inventory, and it has no impact on sales or pricing. So this system should not read and store the data at all. The system's gonna tell the user that the data is not read and not stored, not detected. We could, for instance, make it also visual, so that we hide that data after the picture has been uploaded. And the first time registration might be somehow sensitive. However, this data is needed to place the ad. As the platform is operating in the European Union, GDPR is applying. So we cannot read, store, or process name or address of car holder from the car document. We need to allow the user to completely delete all the car ad data from the platform on his wish. And we also need to allow the user to edit the car data so that we make sure that the car data is correct. Ethical considerations. Which ethical considerations apply? The work on the car data, we work on car data only, and we're gonna ignore name, address of the car holder. There are no ethical considerations which apply. However, it is really important. If we would use name and address, we could, for instance, try and make a judgment regarding the trustworthiness of the car holder, which is the seller, and this cannot be done. If we would do that, then ethical considerations would apply, because this could introduce ethical biases, such as the car holder is living in a neighborhood which the system claims is being suspicious, or the name of the car holder points to a specific ethnics, then we would have ethical considerations. So we need to ignore name and address of the car holder in the whole process. Thanks.